Good morning, Beverly-Hanks family. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to today's segment of Coffee with Neal. Wow, what a crazy ride we've experienced the last 7 or 10 days as the world and the United States of America has moved rapidly to deal with the coronavirus. I don't know that any of us were prepared or expecting the aggressive steps taken throughout the country to deal with the virus and the closing of schools, canceling of events, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Our financial markets certainly don't like uncertainty, and we've had a wild ride in the financial markets over the last week or so as well. You know, with the rapid pace of these developments, it's understandable that many of us are a bit unsettled and maybe even a little bit rattled. Which brings me to the topic I want to discuss today, and that's our mindset. You know, we know that our mindset is not only critically important to the success of our businesses, but it's also vital that we have the right mindset when we're in times of stress. So how do we make sure that we have the right mindset during this time? Well, I think there's two things that we can all be doing. First is, let's focus on the facts as we know them. And secondly, let's make sure that we've got a strong focus on the actions that we can take as we move forward. So let's talk about the facts as we know them of our current situation. As I see it, there's really two main issues here that everyone's concerned about. The first is a very serious concern about our health, our well-being, and that of those that we love and cherish. The second is what impacts are going to be seen in our economy as we work through this health matter. So let's address the health concern first. I certainly don't profess to be a health expert, and we're all being bombarded with tons of facts about the coronavirus on a daily basis. There's tons of resources out there that you can look at and research to make yourself educated on the virus and the steps that you can take to keep yourself and your family healthy. I do know this, our world and our country has been through many pandemics before. Our country's taken aggressive steps to control the spread of coronavirus. And I believe we have some of the brightest minds in the medical field in the world in the United States of America. I'm optimistic that with those factors at hand, that we will move through this process and we will come out on the other side of it, hopefully in a very short period of time. So in regards to what actions we can take in order to try and stay healthy, the company has already shared a number of the recommendations that we're implementing in order to try and maintain a healthy workplace. And those are continuing to evolve as we monitor the recommendations of both our state and federal health agencies. Let's make sure that we all stay diligent and use an overabundance of caution as we're working through the next period of time. So the second issue that's of significant concern to all of us is, what impacts can we expect to see upon our economy and our individual businesses in both the short and the long term? To speak to that subject matter, I've attached a link to a video in this email from Dr. Marcy Rossell. Dr. Rossell is the chief economist for the leading real estate companies of the world, and I had the opportunity to listen to her and interact with her in great length just last week. I hope that you'll watch the video in its entirety, but here's a short summary. As we all know, our economy has been rocking along for quite some time. Its foundation is broad and strong. Most of what we've experienced in the last several weeks in the financial markets is a result of panic and uncertainty. And as we move through this period of time and calmness is restored, our economy should come roaring back and do so quickly. In the short term, it's important that we remember that we're still conducting business and our clients still have real estate needs. Interest rates are historically low, and life dictates that many buyers and sellers need to buy and sell real estate. We're conducting business, and it's important that we continue to keep a sharp focus upon doing so, and to do so safely. If we think from a little longer term perspective, it's also critically important that we focus upon the activities that are going to generate business for us in the weeks and months ahead. There's lots of things that we can be doing even when we're working in a little bit different environment than normal. Think about the activities that you can be conducting. Staying in flow with your customers and clients. Picking up the phone and actually making phone calls. You know, our clients are probably eager to hear from us and to understand how we're conducting business during this time. Writing personal notes, working on neighborhood reviews, marketing plans. You get the idea. There's lots of things that we can be doing that are going to be critically important to make sure that as the markets return to normal, that we accelerate into the spring and summer sales season. I'm very aware that we're in uncharted territory here, and it's critically important that we have the right mindset as we move through this journey. It's important that we're not fearful, but that we are very aware and pragmatic in how we approach our health and our safety and our business. Remember, what you focus on expands. Let's focus on the positive things that we can do to maintain our health and safety and make sure that our business continues to operate and accelerates quickly as we move through these times. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for joining me for this segment of Coffee with Neal. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.